What's going on, everybody? I'm just going to jump straight to it. So I'm in the office. We've been here for about, I don't know, going on 2 weeks or just about 2 weeks. And things are kind of crazy. The office is still a mess. We're still getting things set up, painting, figuring out where to put logos, brochures, all that fun stuff. In a future video, I'll talk about why I have an office. I think it's weird for me to have an office, if I'm being honest with you. It is a big gamble, a big risk that I'm taking, but there are a lot of really specific plans I have in place for the office that are going to help us grow the business if it works. So what I wanted to talk about today, though, was about insurance binders, at least what I call an insurance binder. As your business grows, and as you add employees, there's a lot of things that you don't realize that you need, or systems that are good to have in place that you didn't realize you even needed a system for. And one of those for us is going to be what I call an insurance binder. It's a little tiny binder that we put in every single one of our vehicles. The reason why I have this is for really two reasons. One, if God forbid, one of our team members gets in a car accident, they're going to need access to, registration, insurance documents mainly, but registration also if an officer is on site. When there's a commercial vehicle involved, typically almost always going to have an officer get involved. And two, of course, is if we happen to get pulled over, whether that be by DOT, going through a truck checkpoint, or just for an employee doing something stupid on the road. The insurance binder keeps everything organized and makes things easier for the officer involved with whatever stop your team is involved with. So I just wanted to quickly go through what we put in them. These little binders are, gosh, I don't even remember what the size was. I'll put a link for it, or just put the name on it, and you can look it up on Amazon. But it's just a little tiny binder. I'm not going to really show the documents, obviously, but I'm going to tell you what I have and why I have it the way I have it. Let me actually put a little paper in front of our personal vehicle information so I can give you a good idea. Okay, so in the binder, open it up. Each page, it's one of those clear little plastic sleeves, is dedicated to one individual vehicle. As you look here closely, I made it super easy for our team. The bottom of that says dump truck. So guess what? We only have one dump truck right now. So if they get pulled over and they're in the dump truck, they can go to this page, open this up, and get ready for the officer to come to the window with their ID in hand. Now, this is great because all they're going to have to do is hand it to the officer or pull it out, and immediately the officer is going to have, in my opinion, a better interaction with your team because they are organized, they're prepared, and of course, they're being respectful. If you've ever been stopped on a commercial stop, most people know it's not if you're getting a ticket, but how many tickets you're getting. So you want to be as prepared, as cordial as possible. So we have the front is going to be the vehicle's registration. And on the back side of the same sleeve, we're going to have the vehicle's insurance information. So the insurance card. We have Progressive for our insurance policy. It doesn't list the drivers on the cards. It just lets each individual card list a vehicle. So registration and insurance in each card. Every state has different regulations and laws regarding whether you need a DOT, you don't need a DOT, whether you need an MC, MCP, CA number, all of that stuff. California's honestly is extremely confusing. I've stopped and gone up to different commercial enforcement officers and asked, hey, what is it that I actually need? Because if I go to the website and I follow the little questionnaire that you have and I answer everything 100% truthfully, according to the website, it says I don't need anything. But anyone I talk to says I need this, I need that, I need this. So what is it that you need? Because you're the one that takes care of this area. You're the one that's going to pull us over. So what do we need to have so that we stay compliant? And he let me know we need our DOT number. We need a CA number and an MCP number. Don't get it confused for an MC number. So motor carrier permit versus motor carrier. Motor carrier MC gives you the permission to operate commercially across state lines. If you have that, your insurance rates gonna skyrocket. So make sure MCP. Now this is for California. Wherever you're at, look it up. Go find a commercial enforcement officer. Have that conversation. It's beneficial. We also carry an insurance policy endorsement, which is basically just an outline of what the policy coverage is. Kind of goes over our coverages. And we also keep in the back here, I have one page specifically for all of our official DOT information, official MC information, official CA information. So there's 3 extra pages. For obvious reasons, I'm not sharing any of that personal information here, but this binder is gold. It keeps you organized and it makes sure that your guys are prepared if anything, God forbid, happens in an accident, or not if, but when your guys get pulled over. Setting up your team for success for that stop is only going to benefit you and the company in the long run. This takes me, once a year I update it because our policy is a 12-month policy. So actually, that's a lie. I update it more because of the registrations. So anyways, take the time. It doesn't take long. Each time I sit down to do the binder, it takes me a few minutes. The hardest part, honestly, is getting all the binders from everybody, doing all the work, and then getting them all back out to them. So hopefully this helps you. If you have any other questions in the junk removal industry, dumpster rental industry, anything that I can help shed any light on or give you a different perspective on, please leave a comment in the box below, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Hopefully everyone has a great day and kicks butt this summer.